Hello, everyone. It is the Demon Overlord. And yes, I'm coming at you from, again, the recording table for our podcast for the Dice and Dummies. Check us out on iTunes, guys. We're really good. We're trying to get better. We definitely take questions or reviews. If you want to send a review that is a question, any reviews and stuff at this point now, we will read on our next recording session and give an answer. So if you are a loyal follower, we thank you and stay tuned. You can find us on iTunes and other channels where you can happen to find the other podcasters out there. We should be on them by now. And, we're getting better and better. That's all I can say. And we are pretty funny to listen to. Anyway, moving on. Today we are doing a review about a very awesome miniature I happened to find online for a good deal. It is the Gargantuan Skeletal Dragon. As you can see, this is a terrifying behemoth. It is so huge. I love the red dots in the eye. I love his mouth being designed like that. Like, as you can see, he's number 5555. He's actually from, like, the pirate-themed set from Pathfinder. I think it's like a Skull Coast or something like that. Or the, something along those lines. I can't remember off the top of my head. But, you got this cool... I love his wings, how they're all ripped apart. Like, any of the webbing left is pretty much, like, ruined. So, yeah, this thing could probably still fly, since it is made of skeletal bones. And, you know, bones are easier to lift than the actual dragon itself, with all the meat and such. But really cool. These things actually technically don't breathe or anything, so trying to suffocate it wouldn't work. Obviously, it's not going to make noise like in the sense of a normal dragon. Maybe if you're having it attack your party and you want it to roar for like a thing, give it like a type thing or something along those lines. Some weird gaspish sound of maybe like air. But let's do a quick comparison here. So we're going to first compare it to a white dragon. As you can see, that's 2 sizes smaller than this big boy. And this white dragon would basically get destroyed. This dragon is a Pathfinder mini, but honestly, I love dragons in general, so it's just a great addition. But we're going to compare it to another 2 different types of huge dragons. First, we're going to go with the Ancient Bronze Dragon, which I know it just says Bronze Dragon on his for thing, but yeah, or Brass Dragon, sorry. Ancient Brass Dragon. And as you can see, he's kind of a little bit longer in the body. Like, he's more coiled up. But if you outstretched him, he'd be bigger than this guy. And whatever he was originally in life, whatever type of dragon, he'd be pretty fleshy, pretty big, pretty terrifying. Really awesome. I mean, so that's those 2. We got the WizKids D&D line and the Pathfinder. But let's go with another miniature, which we're going to compare. And that is Cinder here, which is my dragon from Reaper Bones. This one I painted myself. I painted him as a red dragon, but I probably think about changing him to an orange dragon. But as you can see, he's even bigger than him. I mean, they're very similar in the idea that they're actually bigger than they look because they're just coiled up with, like, attack poses. But, you know, as you can see, these 3 dragons are terrifying alone. But this dragon is definitely great for a horror campaign. Maybe a necromancer or a lich you come across, or even a death tyrant, maybe summon this dragon to the field to kill. It could be a good stand-in for a Dracolisk of the huge class, because supposedly Dracolisks like to hang out with skeletal dragons since they look so similar. They can hide amongst them. But yeah, really great miniature, guys. Definitely would recommend if you can get them for a good price. I got this one for around like $42 on eBay. It was sold by Augie Games on eBay. And I am so glad I could snag it. This thing's usually going for like $100 at least, or like $70 at the lowest rare occasion I've seen it. But it was just so worth it to get this big bad boy. If you can find him for a good deal, I definitely recommend jumping on this thing. It's definitely worth it. It's a cool, awesome, giant monster. And I mean, a supplementary purchase with them, I also happen to buy the Fiendish Spider here from Augie Games. As you can see, they're both in fabulous condition. I just finished fixing the wings to him with a little bit of super glue in his holes, just so they're nice and solid and they don't pop out, because their wings are a little bit loose in there, and I don't like that. I mean, I get the point if you want to have a skeletal dragon that has like 1 wing, but I like him in the full form like this, with this huge, aggressive expanse. Really awesome. He's definitely an awesome miniature to have and add to the collection. I definitely give him a 2 thumbs up rating for sure. This thing's awesome. I just wish the pricing would be better when people try to resell them on eBay or, you know, wherever you find them. But that's what it is. Anyway, guys, like I said, check out our podcast for the Dice and Dummies, where I played the mighty Tybaxi Barbarian Sabretooth, Baldus. And, you know, and I travel along with our other adventures, such as Reek, the fun-loving Dr. Rogue. We also have Arya, the orphaned werewolf, and Arlisa, the Asimir I'd kind of call her like child of a god or descendant of God. We'll say that. So yeah, the really cool party. We do a lot of cool stuff. We fight a lot of cool monsters. We are getting better. You know, if you want to give us any like tips or, you know, any thoughts on any episodes, definitely hit us up on iTunes or, you know, send us a review, make it a question, or just send us a question in general. You can send it to me personally at my YouTube channel here, or you can also send it to my Twitter channel, which is 01 Berserker, where I like to post pictures of projects and stuff, painting, things like that, and other thoughts and things like that. And you can get a hold of me of that for the podcast as well. So that's all I got for you today, guys. Like I said, Epic Mini definitely had 2 thumbs up rating. I'd go 3, but I only have 2 thumbs to give. Super epic monster. Love it. It's terrifying. It's big. It's beastly. It's awesome. And that's all we got today, guys. But stay tuned for more videos in the future. And bye-bye.